Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the Missouri Tigers against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Oh, he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
All this buildup for this great playoff game. What a way to start the electricity. Taking the opening kick back to the house. This building is on fire. That sideline electric. All the momentum on that side.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. To throw. It's Simmons. He lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Tigers will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They start this playoff game with a pass. Here comes the pressure. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. He'll hand it off. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, they're not actually going to pick this first down up, are they? I mean, they have third and forever, and now at least you've got a chance, I guess. Are they going to run it again? I don't know if there's a play call that any play caller likes in this situation.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. A quick throw to the right. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. And there's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Well, this has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they want to win.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Running out of time in the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. Oh, look out. He's got open space. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Mizzou, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. And they'll set up for the PAT.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Bringing it out, it's Lee. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there.
I love these simple plays, just a touch pass right to the wide receiver, and if he can get the edge, watch out. It's a huge gain down the field and a big play for this offense.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. It's caught. He's breaking free. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Below the intrigue and all the challenge of a conference battle in the playoff bracket. These two teams came through the SEC, got into the bracket, and now stand in each other's way for a chance to win a national title.
And Chris, as you know, just such a proud conference, and there's no doubt that whoever wins this matchup is going to be trying to carry that torch forward for the entirety of the SEC to try to march forward for a championship.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Back to pass. It's Hammond. It's a quick grab. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Handoff here from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They're going to run it here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And this game remains tied in the second quarter.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor.
Breaking, he's in the clear. Past the 20. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry the... It's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Caught in the backfield. It's Simmons. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Hammond. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
You got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get him.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success. And right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them by throwing drop-back pass and letting them get after the quarterback. Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed. start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
That is a very safe decision from this quarterback, expecting a little bit of a play after the catch from his wide receiver, and he just doesn't get it. Credit to this defense. There's just not a lot going on after the catch. They rally up, make the tackle in space, and now clearly a punting situation.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Check this out. It's fielded in the end zone. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Nice grab. It's Williams. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
Looking for a gap, it's Williams. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's looking deep down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And is intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating 2nd and short, 3rd and short. Nice job by this offense. I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a 1st down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Catch made on the out route.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that. That's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
To the air, it's Simmons. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Red Raiders will kick this away to start the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Back to pass. It's Simmons. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. Let's see if they tried out the field goal team.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
Knocks that one right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. To throw, it's Simmons. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Hardy. Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Look out, he's got space ahead. Here he goes. At the 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Mizzou. Powers into the end zone.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Carter. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. The offense really clicking here. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Off the play fake on first down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaking into the clear. Breaks it. Here he goes. Touchdown, Missouri. They continue to roll up the score.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Play action here on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. 2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Hammond. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Oh, this is going to haunt him the rest of the game. Wide open down the field. The only thing that you cannot do as a quarterback is overthrow this player. You've got to underthrow him, if anything. You've got to get the completion down the field. A big play almost always.
It's caught. He's got room. Here he goes. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They come up on 1st down, clock running, final minute here of the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, it's Simmons. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
These are just such huge mistakes from the quarterback. 2 picks now in the 3rd quarter, and they've got the lead. Chris, all he has to do is play clean. This team is such a good team, and he is putting them in harm's way.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
And it's Missouri with the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Sees an opening. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The 1st down on the ground has been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that 1st down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Back to throw. It's Hammond. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Grinding away on the ground. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain. So it's 2nd and 3. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
To throw, it's Simmons. The short completion of the tight end. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The running back here in a direct snap. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Send the back in motion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. Now playing more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24. A new set of downs after that completion. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're...
Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offense. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. Makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Still going, it's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
If you're going to bring the ball out of the end zone as a kick returner, you better have great confidence and great speed on the outside. He has both of those. He reminds me a lot of Jadarian Price from Notre Dame. Remember, he had multiple 100-yard kickoff returns for the Irish? Well, here, chalk this one up. Look at the speed on the outside.
Point after, up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. Not much on that play. Brought down short.